Good morning, everyone. Miss Janine here. I've had some great questions, so I want to go ahead and try to answer them. One of them was regarding the grading rubric, and I apologize, the lighting on this video is not great. We've got an ugly, windy, rainy day here. It's very overcast, so no light coming in to give me the 3-point lighting to create a great video, but that happens, so just be forgiving when the videos aren't the greatest. It's more about the content. All right, this discussion rubric, I'm not easily seeing it on your side of what you see, so I am attempting to print it. Let me see if it printed. It has printed as a two-page document. I am going to go ahead and scan this and upload it for you as an attachment in the announcements. I recommend that you, again, I'm not seeing where you normally see it, but they've moved things around, so I don't know, maybe you only see it when you're doing your discussion post, but let's go through this. And I often get, for students who are new to the 300 level courses, a lot of grief on this. Now, please keep in mind, I didn't create this. The questions, the program, all the grading rubrics, almost every assignment will have its own grading rubric. So make sure you read the directions and really follow them. The reflections, everything is different. There's more expectations at the 300 level than what you were seeing at a 100 or 200. So let's go through here. So this is a 300 level discussion rubric. And thank you for those of you that commented on my introductory video. If I know you like videos, I will take time and make videos and share videos. Because I can see, the count because they're on my YouTube channel. But if people aren't watching them, then I won't. All right. Hopefully you all want to exceed expectations. Excuse me. So your initial post is worth 40% of your weekly discussion post grade. You're going to get 36 to 40 points. Submit your post on time. That means by Saturday at 11:59. Post addresses the discussion question in great detail and meets all requirements. And the word count's over 150 words. Yes, I do. If it looks short, I cut and paste and look to see how many words you have. But what it means in great detail. Typically, students who, excuse me, do well, in this section, don't worry about the word count. They're giving me much more, maybe 200, maybe 300. They're going into the book and actually pulling key terms, key words. They're synthesizing. They're just not giving me an opinion base. If you're just going to give me a basic opinion base, you're going to be over in these two. APA requirement. Student uses citations and provides at least 2 references to support your post. And they are in the college APA guidelines, meaning in-text citations. You've got your book. If you go to the supplemental syllabus, I've posted something. Almost every weekly post has an article you're reading. So you've got the book, you've got the article, you've got something in the supplemental. Plus you've got access to the school online library. Don't lose, and again, this is 10 points. If you use 2 references or more, and sometimes students use 3, 4 on up as they really get into the topic, 10 points. 10 points is, the difference between an A and a B. All right, dialogue. This is, make sure you're listening carefully. Student replies to the instructor and 3 or more peers. Me and 3 gives you 4. Replies are posted on 4 different days. Replies are directly related to the discussion, asks additional questions, and fosters additional dialogue opportunities. Again, me and 3 over 4 days. I really recommend you do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then you can enjoy your weekend. But here's my formula for success. I've been teaching here a couple years now, and to me, this is what works. And when I see students follow my advice on this, they have no problem. And I'm going to also say, in the dialogue, wrap your head around the dialogue as if we were in a classroom and we're exchanging ideas. So it's not just a one time, it tends to become a back and forth. And I'll have what I notice immediately begins, and I encourage you all to join my dream team. But here's what I recommend you do. Now, I personally don't like working on Sundays. I know you probably don't want to work on Sunday either, but this is college. This is your career we're talking about. I encourage you on Sunday to look at the tracking calendar, see what is due, or even on Saturday if you know you have a hectic work week. You know your schedule. On Sunday, when the new week opens, because it's going to open at 12:01 Sunday morning, maybe before you go to church, just take a peek. What's going to be due? What are my questions? Maybe lazy Sunday afternoon around the pool, at the beach, on the boat, whatever it is you're doing. Laundry's going. I mean, it's in the dryer. You got to wait for it to be done. Start formulating your plan to succeed. This is your plan to succeed. Here's what I recommend. Look to see what's due. Open the book. And look in here for my book. I haven't gotten the new one yet. I've still got the older edition. But when you look in this book, or any textbook really, there's questions. At the very beginning of each chapter, there's going to be a chapter outline, like introduction. What is IO psychology? IO as a profession. And then objectives. Define IO. Describe the major activities of IO. Summarize, blah, blah, blah. You can read. I recommend you just grab the book and formulate minimum of three open-ended questions that you're going to ask your peers based on the textbook. I'm not really going to comment so much on the actual discussion post. I'm going to ask you a question that makes you dig into the actual reading material. Because when you have the midterm and the final, it's over things you read, not just the discussion post material. Not just the discussion post, it's over everything. So, again, I encourage you, so I'm going to be asking you a question that's getting you to dig into the textbook. And I encourage you when you reply to me to use your in-text citations. So, again, Sunday, look and see what the question is, what's due. Formulate 3 questions. Now, it's up to you if you're going to do your discussion post or if you're going to wait and do it later in the week. Again, you know your schedule. Monday morning, I'm looking for my phone, it's charging. I highly recommend, I think probably most everybody's a coffee drinker or a tea drinker. Early morning, you get up maybe 15 minutes early, start your pot of coffee, start your teapot, whatever, log on. Did anybody post a discussion post? Usually there's one person that's posted. If so, grab your question and post it. One is done. It only takes literally 5-10 minutes to scan and post a question. Don't lose out on these 40 points because you didn't hit the requirements. And I've heard it all. I've heard I don't have time to be in there every day. That's why I took it online or blah, 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 blah. Well, you know what? I'm only asking 5-10 minutes. But what's going to happen is you're going to want to come back. You're going to form relationships, friendships. You're going to like the topics. And you're going to come back after work or maybe even after you've put the kids to bed. Again, pick what works for you. After the kids go to bed, you're going to log on for just maybe 15-20 minutes and see and engage. This is an investment. You're going to hear me use this over and over. Maximize your investment. This is about you and your money being well spent for your education. So again, I highly recommend you set an alarm in your phone to go off at the same time every day to remind you to just jump in, see what's going on, and engage. Now, if you just say, that's nice, I agree, nice post, something that does not foster additional dialogue, doesn't ask a question, you're going to get down in these points because you only half-stepped it. So give your all. Plan your posts ahead of time. 3 questions. That doesn't take long. Grab your book. Be smart about it. Have a strategy. Then, again, every day, just 5-10 minutes. That's all I'm asking. Put it in there. Do your post. Do a very thoughtful post. Again, don't just post and not come back. I see that happen because I'm going to be looking. Now, the caveat to that, if you wait and post on Friday night, late Saturday night, sorry, I'm not going to be replying because you didn't plan. I'm not sitting home on Friday night. I'm not sitting home on Saturday night waiting for you to post so that I can reply so you can reply. It doesn't work that way. Jump on early, plan to succeed. And, those that have kids, we know things happen. And you'll see me start to do a big push on Wednesday, because on Wednesday, you got Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. So if you didn't post Monday, Tuesday, you got to start on Wednesday and be in there. But Murphy's Law, something's going to happen and throw off your week. So I encourage you to jump in there early. So again, that's the dialogue. I guess I got a little long-winded. I just saw the time on this video. All right, mechanics make 0 errors in grammar, spelling, punctuation. Grammarly.com is a wonderful resource to have on your computer, Grammarly.com. There is a free version. It will catch things that Microsoft doesn't catch. If you're using Microsoft, right-click when you see something underlined, and it'll give you a suggestion. Again, the points here makes minimal errors. Makes a lot of errors. Again, at this point, we're looking for perfection. And if you don't participate, you get a big fat 0. Now, also with this participation, at a minimum, post the initial post, because that could still give you 40, 50, maybe 60 points. You do not, when the week ends, your dialogue is done. You don't get to go back 3 weeks from now and add more dialogue. No. I will grade for late posts. I will give credit for the initial post, but not the dialogue. That's just school policy. You don't get, you get rewarded for following the rules and meeting the deadlines. So again, initial post, over 150 words, use 2 references, APA formatting, reply to me and 3 peers over 4 days, and try not to have any whoopses in the grammar. I will be scanning this and uploading it. I'll email it to you probably as an announcement, so you can print it, keep it handy. And I hope that strategy, I see I went way over on time, so sorry if this is too long-winded and it's boring you to death, but again, plan to succeed, have a strategy. Again, welcome the engagement opportunities. Think of them as us sitting in the classroom having conversations. For those that sent emails asking about the grading rubric, I hope this helps. Again, if you're not seeing them on your side, just let me know, and we'll put in a request on what happened to them. But in the meantime, I will upload this for you. Make sure you're looking at the portfolio project. I had an email real quick about that. It does look like it is accurate. It was just a typo at the top that maybe something didn't get changed. but everything else looks like it's fine for us. So go with the portfolio project, even though that's listed. Again, you've got my cell number, 910-539-2810. I just ask you, please don't text after 9 o'clock. I am not a night owl. Even when people send emails, I have the alerts on my phone, so it wakes me up, and I'm like, oh, well, I get it. All right, I think I'll stop because this is way too long of a video. So, everyone have a fabulous Friday, and remember the weekends, new one opens on Sunday. Plan to succeed. Bye-bye.